Have you ever thought the plates you eat from every day could be slowly harming your health? It sounds unbelievable, but recent studies have shown that for seniors over 60, certain types of plates and bowls can actually leach chemicals, metals and toxins into your food, affecting your heart, bones and even your memory. Every single day, we eat hot meals, soups, curries, teas served on plates we've used for years. But when that food touches the wrong kind of surface plastic, melamine or low-quality steel, a silent chemical reaction begins. And the results are shocking. Scientists now believe this is one of the most overlooked reasons behind rising digestive problems, joint stiffness and fatigue in seniors. The good news? Once you understand which materials are harmful and which are healing, you can protect your health starting with your next meal. So stay with me, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly which plates to avoid and which ones Japanese longevity experts recommend for stronger bones, better digestion, and a longer life. But before we reveal which plates could be silently harming your health, let me ask you something. If you care about living stronger, staying independent, and protecting your health without pills or surgery, then do one small thing right now. Hit that like button, because that tells YouTube this topic matters, and it helps more seniors learn the truth about simple daily habits like this one. And if you're new here, tap subscribe and turn on the bell icon, because every week we uncover one small everyday change that can make your 60s, 70s, and even 80s the healthiest years of your life. All right, let's get started. When we think about healthy eating after 60, we talk about food, more fiber, less sugar, better protein. But hardly anyone talks about what we're eating that food on. And that's where a big mistake hides in plain sight. Let's start with the most common material, plastic plates. They're lightweight, cheap, and everywhere. But here's the truth no one talks about when hot food touches plastic, especially soup or curry. It releases tiny amounts of BPA and phthalates. Now you might say, I've been using them for years. What's the problem? Here's the problem. BPA is what scientists call an endocrine disruptor. That means it mimics hormones in your body, especially estrogen, and slowly throws your entire system off balance. In people over 60, this can lead to weaker bones, slower metabolism, memory fog, and even higher blood pressure. And since seniors often heat food directly on plastic trays or store leftovers in plastic bowls, the exposure increases even more. And it doesn't stop there. The second silent culprit, melamine crockery. Those shiny, colorful, almost ceramic-like plates that never break easily. They're made from a chemical resin called melamine formaldehyde. It looks fancy, but when exposed to heat or acidic foods like lemon or tomatoes, melamine can slowly leach into your meal. Medical reports have shown that long-term melamine exposure can irritate your kidneys and bladder. It builds up silently, you won't notice it until years later when your doctor says, your kidney numbers don't look good. And here's what's even scarier. A study published in the Journal of Food Protection found that just one serving of hot food in a melamine bowl can release enough chemicals to exceed safe daily limits set by the WHO. Now let's talk about low-grade steel and aluminum plates. Many seniors prefer metal plates thinking they're safer. And yes, they are better than plastic, but not all metals are equal. Cheaper stainless steel, below grade 304, and aluminum plates can corrode over time, especially if you serve hot or salty food in them. Those tiny scratches on your plate, they can actually release nickel and aluminum into your food, two metals linked to joint inflammation and fatigue when consumed regularly. So while we're trying to eat healthy dal vegetables, fish, we might be unknowingly adding micro amounts of toxins with every meal. Now you may be thinking, so what should I use then? That's where things get interesting, because Japanese longevity experts have discovered that certain plate materials don't just avoid toxins, they can actually improve digestion and mineral absorption. And that's what we'll talk about. Next, the crockery materials that are not only safe but scientifically proven to support senior health and longevity. Stay with me, this is where we start replacing danger with healing. So now that you know which plates can harm your health, let's talk about the ones that can heal it. Yes, the right kind of plate can actually help you digest better, absorb nutrients properly, and protect your bones and heart. Let's start with what experts, around the world especially, in Japan consider the gold standard: ceramic and earthenware plates. 1. Ceramic and earthenware, the Japanese secret. In Japan, seniors in their 70s and 80s almost always eat from small, handcrafted ceramic bowls. They're not just beautiful, they're functional. Real ceramic or clay plates are made from natural minerals, fired at high temperatures. That means they don't leach toxins, and they keep food's natural temperature balanced, not too hot, not too cold. Why does that matter? Because digestion starts with temperature. When your food stays warm, not overheated, your stomach enzymes work better, leading to faster digestion and better nutrient absorption. Plus, clay and ceramic materials are slightly alkaline. That means they can neutralize acidity in foods, reducing heartburn and indigestion, which are very common in people over 60. A 2021 Japanese nutrition study even found that seniors who ate regularly from natural ceramic dishes had fewer digestive complaints and better mineral absorption compared to those using metal or plastic. So if you want to protect your digestion and keep your bones stronger, switch to lead-free ceramic or clay plates for your daily meals. True, glass the safest modern choice. If you prefer something simple and easy to clean, tempered glass plates are an excellent option. Glass is non-reactive, meaning it doesn't leach any chemicals, metals or color into your food, no matter how hot it gets. It's completely safe for reheating meals in the microwave too. Just make sure you use heat-resistant borosilicate glass, not the thin, decorative type that cracks with heat. The added advantage? You can actually see your food clearly, which helps your brain process portion size better. A small but powerful habit that prevents overeating. 3. Copper and bronze. The forgotten traditional tools. In Ayurveda and traditional Japanese, homes, copper and bronze utensils were used daily, not for fashion, but for function. Copper has natural antimicrobial properties. When you eat or drink from copper or bronze vessels, trace minerals enter your system in safe amounts, helping improve blood circulation and immunity. Modern studies back this up. Copper ions can neutralize harmful bacteria and reduce inflammation markers in the blood. Just remember, never use copper plates for acidic foods like tomato, curry or citrus. They can react. Instead, use them for dry meals or water storage. Force bamboo and wooden bowls, nature's gift. And finally, for snacks or light meals, consider bamboo or wooden bowls. They're completely natural, biodegradable and toxin-free. Plus, they give you the same calming, mindful experience that Japanese seniors use to slow down while eating, which helps digestion. And now, here's something to think about. If the food you eat is your body's fuel, then your plate is the fuel line. And just like in a car, if the line is dirty or corroded, even the best fuel won't help. That's why changing your crockery is one of the simplest, most overlooked ways to upgrade your health without any medicine or supplements. In the next section, I'll show you how to identify safe versus dangerous crockery in your own kitchen using quick tests you can do right at home now that you know which plates are healthy and which ones can be harmful. Here's the best part. You don't have to throw everything away right now. There's a simple way to test your own crockery at home and find out which ones are safe to keep and which ones you should stop using. Let's go step by step. Test 1. The hot water test for plastic and melamine plates. Take a clean cup or plate and pour in some boiling hot water. Now wait 2 to 3 minutes. If you smell any plastic odor or chemical-like scent, that's a clear warning. Sign your plate or bowl is leaching toxic compounds when heated. This test works because heat accelerates the release of chemicals like BPA or melamine resin. If you ever feel a film or oily residue on the water's surface, it's even worse, that's the plastic itself breaking down. The safe result: no smell, no residue, no color change. As unsafe result: any smell, greasy surface, or color fading. Test 2. The scratch and salt test for metal plates. If you use steel or aluminum plates, look closely at the surface. Are there scratches, dents, or dull patches? Now take a small pinch of salt and sprinkle it on a damp spot of the plate. Wait for 10 minutes. If the spot darkens or leaves a metallic smell, that means your plate is corroding slightly. Corrosion releases nickel or aluminum particles, which can enter your food, especially if it's hot or salty. Safe result: no color change, no smell. Unsafe result: dark patch, gray stain, or metallic smell. If you notice that, it's time to upgrade to a higher grade like 304 or 316 stainless steel, which are safe for long-term use. Test 3. The acid test for ceramic or clay plates. This one's interesting. Squeeze a few drops of lemon juice or vinegar onto your ceramic or clay plate. If it reacts fizzing, bubbling, or leaving a white mark, that means it's not glazed properly and might contain lead or other unsafe minerals. Properly fired lead-free ceramics stay completely inert. They won't react at all. Safe result: no reaction, smooth surface. Unsafe result: fizzing, discoloration, or dull spot. If you see any reaction, it's time to replace that plate with lead-free or food-grade ceramic. Test 4. The reflection test for glass and porcelain. Hold your plate up against light and tilt it slightly. If the reflection looks perfectly smooth and clear, good. But if it looks cloudy, scratched, or uneven, glass doesn't leach chemicals. But old scratched glass can harbor germs you can't see. So if it's worn out, replace it. Bonus tip: hidden signs of dangerous crockery. Bright, shiny designs that fade with washing often use lead-based paint. Avoid plates with heavy metallic linings or prints near the food area. Don't heat food in plastic bowls. Even microwave-safe ones break down slowly. Testing your crockery once every 6 months is like doing a checkup for your kitchen. You'll be surprised how many items fail these simple tests. But don't feel bad. Awareness is the first step. Once you know, you can start replacing slowly, one safe plate at a time. In the next section, I'll show you how to build a senior-safe kitchen. What kind of plates, glasses, and storage containers actually support your health every single day. You've seen how simple tests can reveal what's safe and what's not. Now let's take the next step. Building what I call a senior-safe kitchen, where every plate, bowl, and utensil supports your health instead of harming it. You don't need a big budget or fancy equipment. All it takes is a few mindful swaps, just like the Japanese do in their homes, and you can create a kitchen that protects your heart, digestion, bones, and energy levels every single day. Step 1. Choose healing crockery. Start with the basics. Switch your daily plates and bowls to lead-free ceramic, glass, or clay. Keep 1 or 2 high-quality 304 stainless steel plates for dry foods or travel, but avoid low-grade shiny ones. If you like warm home-style meals, try using unglazed earthenware bowls for soups or lentils. They add trace minerals like calcium and magnesium to food, both of which are vital for seniors over 60 to maintain bone strength and stable blood pressure. And here's a little-known tip from Okinawa. Japan, one of the world's healthiest regions, elders there always use smaller hand-sized bowls. Why? Because it automatically limits portion size and improves digestion. They call it harahachibu, eat until you're 80% full. It's a habit that helps prevent bloating and keeps your metabolism strong even in old age. Step 2. Rethink storage containers. Even if your plates are safe, your food might still be picking up toxins from plastic containers. So replace them gradually with glass jars, stainless steel boxes, or bamboo containers. Remember, never store hot food in plastic, even if it says microwave safe. Avoid colored plastic lids. Dyes often contain harmful compounds. Store dry goods like grains, nuts, and tea in airtight glass jars. This single change alone can lower your exposure to microplastics and improve digestion within weeks. Step 3. Check what you drink from. Most seniors use the same glass or bottle for years, but the material matters. Copper or stainless steel bottles are best for water, as they help maintain mineral balance. Avoid reusing plastic bottles, even mineral water ones, as they degrade and release chemicals over time. For tea or coffee, switch to ceramic mugs or Japanese-style cups. Plastic and melamine cups, especially for hot drinks, are the worst offenders. If you want to go a step further, try drinking warm water from a copper cup every morning. It's an Ayurvedic and Japanese tradition that helps flush out toxins, support circulation, and wake up your metabolism. Step 4. Build a mindful eating routine. Now that your crockery and containers are safe, bring in a small habit from the Japanese lifestyle. They never rush while eating. They hold their bowls close, sit straight, and take small bites. It's not just polite, it allows the brain to register food, better improving digestion and reducing overeating. Try this simple ritual. Sit calmly for a few seconds before eating. Breathe deeply and look at your plate. Notice the colors and aroma. Chew slowly and put your spoon down between bites. This small practice activates your parasympathetic nervous system, also called the rest and digest system, and it can actually improve nutrient absorption by up to 30%. Step 5. A weekly maintenance habit. Once a week, check your crockery and containers. Look for cracks, scratches, fading color, or chemical smell after washing. These are early signs it's time to replace them. By doing this, you'll slowly create a kitchen that feels cleaner, lighter, and more alive. And over time, you'll feel the difference in your own body. Less bloating, stronger digestion, and more natural energy. In the next section, we'll reveal something even more fascinating. Why Japanese seniors believe your plates can affect not just your health, but also your mood and longevity. And modern science might actually prove them right. When you think about health, you think about diet, exercise, or maybe medication. But have you ever thought that even your plate can influence how you feel? Not just physically, but emotionally too. Japanese researchers call this the tableware psychology effect. It means that the shape, color, and material of your plate can literally change your appetite, digestion, and even your mood after eating. And once you understand this connection, you'll never look at your kitchen the same way again. One color and emotion, the mind-body link. Studies from Tokyo University have found that different plate colors trigger different signals in the brain. For example, red plates make you eat faster and often lead to overeating bad news for digestion and blood sugar. Blue and white plates have a calming effect. They help you slow down and feel full sooner. Green plates subconsciously remind your brain of freshness, making vegetables and healthy food taste better. That's why in Japan, seniors often eat from soft blue or off-white ceramics, not just because they look beautiful, but because they help regulate appetite and stress levels naturally. So, next time you serve your meal, choose colors that calm you, not overstimulate you. To weight and shape, The subtle power of lightness. Did you know the weight of your plate can affect how much you eat? When we eat from heavy, bulky plates, our brain interprets the food as less filling. But when we eat from light, small bowls, our mind feels satisfied faster. That's one of the secrets behind the Japanese longevity diet. Small bowls, light ceramic spoons, and mindful portion control without feeling deprived. Science confirms this too. A study in Appetite, Journal 2020, found that people using smaller, lighter bowls ate 22% less food but felt just as full. So if you want to stay light and energetic, after 60 start eating from smaller, lighter natural plates. 3 Material energy. The hidden vibration in everyday objects. In traditional Japanese and Ayurvedic, culture materials are believed to carry energy. Clay and ceramic born from the earth are said to ground your body and calm your nervous system. Metal, on the other hand, stimulates energy but can also cause restlessness when overused. That's why Japanese homes rarely use shiny metal crockery instead. They use earth-toned ceramic bowls that promote a feeling of peace and focus during meals. Modern science backs this up too. Eating in a calm state activates the vagus nerve, which controls digestion, heart rate and immune balance. So the next time you sit down to eat, think of your plate not just as an object, but as part of your healing environment. Choose materials that soothe, not stress. 4. The longevity secret of shokunin spirit. In Japan, even the act of choosing and washing plates is considered mindful. They believe every object in your kitchen carries your energy. If you treat your plates with care, wash them, gently avoid throwing them, you build what they call shokunin spirit, respect for the tools that sustain you. It might sound poetic, but there's real psychology here. Respecting the objects that feed you reinforces gratitude, which directly lowers stress. Hormones like cortisol lower stress, shuk, better heart health, better immunity, and slower aging. So when you eat with calmness and gratitude, your body actually digests better and absorbs more nutrients. In the final section, we'll wrap this up with a simple, powerful message. How to protect your body, your kitchen, and your peace of mind, all starting from the plate in front of you. You know, when we talk about staying healthy after 60, most people immediately think about medicine, supplements, or diets. But the truth is, real health doesn't start with what's on your plate. It starts with the plate itself. Every meal you eat carries energy not just from the food, but from the vessel that holds it. If that vessel is full of chemicals, corrosion, or stress, your body absorbs that chaos. But if it's clean, natural, and filled with care, your body absorbs that peace. For years, we've been told that aging is a process of loss. That after 60, you just have to accept weakness, slow digestion, or tiredness. But the truth is, you're not losing health, you're just surrounded by the wrong materials, habits, and awareness. Think about it. We take care of what we eat, but not what we eat from. We check our blood pressure, but not our kitchen. And sometimes, the smallest things like switching a plastic plate to a ceramic one can silently transform how your body feels. So today, I want to leave you with this simple message. You don't need to change your body. Just change your environment and your body will follow. If this video opened your eyes, share it with someone you care about, a parent, a friend, or anyone who deserves to live healthier and longer. And if you'd like to see more natural health secrets like this, click the subscribe button. Because next week, I'll reveal something shocking that's hiding in most senior kitchens. It's not your plate this time, but your spoon. You won't believe what it does to your blood pressure.